Baseball. What a majestic beast she is. She has her ups and she has her downs, doesn't she, guys? It's like you're riding this roller coaster and it's a dragon, and this dragon just vicious, but at the same time wants to love you, and just you don't know what to think of it. You don't know if you should pet the dragon or if you should run away scared or if you should attack it. You just don't know. Same thing about life, right? It's deep. Getting deep. So, anyway, what happened last week? What a great question. I would have to say, there's a couple upsets last week. But shit got crazy. Shit got crazy. All right, so we'll start with Resky versus Caleb. And Resky pulled out the big W on this one, went 7-4. Essentially, he didn't really gain a whole lot on his wins or losses, but he did pull out the W. Caleb, being the pathetic member of the Cy Young division that he is, lost and is essentially still wouldn't be first or second in any of the divisions currently. So Tim got the W on that one last week, and good for you, Tim. You beat one of, I guess, a divisional leader, if that's impressive, really. So then we can talk about, I would say, one of the bigger upsets of the week. Firkins beating Travis, making Travis look like Gib makes Martha look when Martha gets all drunk and starts talking about how, like, you don't respect me as a woman. And then Gib just shuts her down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's not your toy. It's my toy. I don't appreciate you playing with it. Get out of here. You guys can get out. Just get. Man. Can't get any fucking privacy in here. Guy just tries making millions of dollars in his fucking spare bedroom, and what happens? Goddamn dogs steal his fucking chew toy and they chew it all up. It makes me mad. Anyway, so yeah, Firkins beat the shit out of Travis last week. I mean, beat the piss out of him. 8-1. Did you even show up last week, Travis? My God. And Firkins didn't even have an outstanding week either. I would actually say it was kind of a slow week for most of the league, honestly. So, good job, Firkins. I mean, let's be honest. Everybody in this league enjoys watching Travis lose. So, and that's not because you're great, Travis. It's because of your hair. Everybody liked your long hair, and you're like, I have to cut it for my job. Grow up. It's America. The job can't tell you what to do anymore. Jesus. What are you acting like you're one of those women's rights things? You know what I mean? Like, oh, hey, a job has, I can't be pregnant. I can't be old. It's like, dude, they can't fire you for having long hair. Jeez. Fucking grow up. Oh, I had to cut it because of my fucking job. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like you are the problem in this society. Not me. Not anybody else, but people like you, Travis. Okay. Anyway, so Travis still kept his league in the Ricky Henderson division because Mason and Seguin decided that they're going to pack together and just tie. Essentially, 5-4-2. You guys couldn't make a move. I mean, if there was 1 week to really make a move on Travis, it was this week. 5-4-2 and 4-5-2. What does that really equal up to? Well, Seguin barely having a 500 record and Mason still being below 500. That was Game of the Week, by the way. So, Seguin gets Game of the Week award. And I voted for Mason, but yet again, Mason lets everybody down. Here, I mean, pretty much up until the weekend, you were leading. I was like, yeah, I voted for Mason, feeling good. And then you made me lose at least half my retirement because of that. Put a lot down on you, Mason. Fucking loser. And then Dave beat Alex, but what's that really saying? Yesterday I bought ice cream from Culver's. It's about that easy to beat Alex right now. At 7-3-1, he piss pounded Alex like you should have. But and then Chad piss pounded me. I mean, he got me good, you fucker. A little bit of payback for when I beat the shit out of you in week 3 or week 2, whenever it was, whenever I piss pounded your loose asshole. But you beat me 9-2 and you win biggest. But I mean, you had a fucking hell of a week. You pretty much would have beat anybody in the league this week. In home runs scored, you would have tied. RBIs would have got second. Stolen bases would have tied for first. Average, beat everybody. On base percentage, beat everybody. Strikeouts would have gotten like third. Quality starts, not so great. Saves, not so great. ERA would have won. So yeah, Chad would have beat anybody in the league this week. Pretty much would have beaten anybody. So there's a family, and the little girl is in a stroller, and she's screaming. That's weird. Anyway, so Chad would have beat anybody this week, so I don't feel bad anymore. Pretty much, I mean, I had a bad week, mind you, but pretty much, yeah, Chad, you fucking had a phenomenal week this week, man. But I would say the league as a whole had a very down week. It was a very unproductive week as far as offensive stats go. And the pitching across the board was pretty subpar this week, too. Nobody had like a phenomenal week. Very interesting. Very interesting. The league had a slow week last week. Everybody felt like they were doing bad. So then people that took advantage and had an average week felt good. The only bad thing is that, like, no, nothing, I guess, bad. That's not a whole lot. So anyway, so that's what happened last week. Now what's going on this week? I don't know. I'm playing Firkins, big dumbass. Who else is playing? Ooh, Resky and Dave, huh? Yeah, you got a little divisional matchup going on there. And then Caleb and AJ, another divisional matchup, but that's fucking lame. Travis and Seguin, that's a big divisional matchup right now. Yeah, it is. And then Chad and Mason. So whatever you guys do, don't vote for Mason. But who's going to be game of the week? You know what I mean? Who hasn't been game? I'm going to give game of the week to Caleb and AJ. Because Caleb's held on to the Cy Young division for a couple weeks in a row now. So he deserves it. And AJ, if you get an award, good for you, man. I'm not going to be mad about that. Nobody else in this league should be either. So it's more of a sympathy thing than it is anything. But, so, Caleb and Manchild going to be game of the week this week. Don't give up, Manchild. Nobody respects that. Standings. And I'll update the standings thing either tonight or tomorrow whenever I get around to it. Dave's got me by 1.5, took over 1 again, and has Tim by 7.5. Caleb's still hanging on by only 1.5 over Chad, 2 over Firkins, and then 19 over Manchild. 19, it's a lot. That's a lot. Travis hung on to the spot because Seguin and Mason are joining the pact of, oh, let's make Travis win. Mason's like, I'll take all of Travis's advice, and Seguin's like, I just won't win anything. So Travis has Seguin by 5.5, and then Mason by 7.5. As far as runs go, Travis, home runs, Seguin, ribbies, Seguin, stolen bases, Adam, average, Chad, base percentage, Seguin. Really, Seguin, you lead that many categories and you can't win? You must be awful at pitching. K's, Tim. Quality starts, Travis. Saves, Caleb. ERA, AJ. Kind of a surprise there. Wow. That was a very big surprise for me. And then whip, AJ. I'm going to be honest, it's kind of a surprise. And then leader in moves, myself. So, that's what happened this week, guys. Shout out to Telemillis because he's a big baby rat bitch. And when I talked to him on the phone, he's like, oh, give me a shout out. Oh, my pussy hurts. And I get fucked. And I did the same thing Mason did and went to school to be a pro golfer. You don't fucking need to go to school to be a pro golfer. That's like saying I went to school to be a NASCAR driver. All you gotta fucking do to be a NASCAR driver is drive fast and have like 8 DUIs. You know goddamn well that those guys that have like so many DUIs is probably ridiculous. But anyway, that's that, guys. That's all I got for you this week. And I actually finished up about 15 minutes short, so what am I going to do with this last 15 seconds? 10 seconds now. I don't know. Booyah.